White shirts on the pitch, running fast through the night. Every heart beating loud under floodlit sky bright. So to London, stand strong, in the stands they belong. Voices echo like thunder, to the club they sing along. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. King fire in his eyes, glory's what he seeks. With every goal he flies, rising to new peaks. From the lake to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. The pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. With all our might. With all our might.
Look, I'm back from my holidays and I'm already cocking up with muting me. Just welcome everyone to THFC till I die. Tottenham past, present, and exciting future, of course. Hopefully under Ange Postecoglou and him leading us to glory. Look, tonight's going to be a tough game, guys, isn't it? It really is. But you don't want to hear me waffling on. No, you don't. You want to hear what team is playing and who Ange Postecoglou has picked to take Tottenham Hotspur to glory land, to Stamford Bridge tonight and win. Kevin is joining me. He is running late, but he is going to join me. And why I've started late is because I couldn't find the connection. This is so true. This is so me. I couldn't find the connection for my Virgin box. And it was staring me in the face all the time. And that's why I'm late, to be fair. No other part of that. I was just looking for a connection for my Virgin box, and it was staring me right in the face. But anyway, enough about Dermatron needing more glasses and being blind as a bat. Let's go through the lineup. But we have a Vicario in goal. We've got Jed Spence, Romero, Van der Ven, and Udogie as a back four. A midfield tree of Bergville, Benny-Core, and Madison, the darts man. And up front, we have an Odegaard, we have a Solanke, and we have Captain Fantastic, Sonny. For Chelsea, I don't give a shit. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care what Chelsea are playing. Don't care who's playing for them. The team don't even register in my radar. And I was waiting for Wayne to come in to say something along them lines, you dirty bugger. Anyway, let's see who's in. Big up to all four of you already in the house. If you're over and next, let us know where you're watching this from, actually. Do let us know. It'd be nice to know where you're watching this from. As Troy is on our box, is on the other TV. Not Roy, Troy Keane. No, Roy Keane. Big up to Stateside Footy. Do get over there. Absolutely great guy. We're in the process of doing something between us. We're going to start up a podcast. And we've got some exciting news. It's not, I can't announce it, yes, but there will be some exciting news about the channel coming for the start of next season. But I have to, there's a few talks in the background, but I've got some exciting news coming up. Do need to go and talk to my channel comrades, but once we get the okay, and I know we will, we have some exciting news. This channel is going above and beyond next season for you guys. So big up to Statesize Foot. You do go over to his channel. Put your link in as well, Steve. Put your link in the channel so people can link in. We've got the man himself, Mr. Wayne Bonner. Don't worry, Wayne, I didn't go over to the dark side. I did watch a bit what Kevin said of me going over to the dark side of North London. It didn't happen. I am not going anywhere. I am lily white and proud. I am not going to the dark side. Sorry, you cannot seduce me enough. You couldn't give me £1 million. And if I did go to the dark side, Mrs. Chon would just pull me back and say, you're staying where you are as a Spurs fan. Get for it. Oh, do I bring this man in or not after what he said to me on Monday? Do I? Do I bring him in or not? Do I? Yeah, might as well. How are you?
Well, Mr. Arsenal, how are you?
Yeah, you started this dirty rumor that I am now an Arsenal fan.
Yes, I did.
Can I just confirm I have not gone over to the dark side?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Just want to say sorry for your loss as a Kerry GAA manager passed away today. I know you're in pain tonight.
The legendary,
yeah,
legendary Mick O'Dwyer.
Well,
Greatest.
I'm a bit confused. Are you a Kerry man or are you a Cork man? I'm a bit confused.
So, I am a Kerry man, but I live in Cork. That's pretty much the long and the short of it.
So basically, you're the Healy Ray of THFC till I die.
Yeah.
So the next time you're on, I expect a flat cap on your head and talking like the Healy Rays.
Well, you know, what we're doing there now is we getting the road sorted, and I'd have all the monies taken, and I'd be gone out the door, and you wouldn't even realise that I was in there. So I would.
Yeah. But let's get through this chat, and then we're going to get through the lineup. The game's starting soon. I've only just started. I couldn't find the code. I couldn't find the connection for my Virgin box. Now Wayne's taking it in a whole different atmosphere altogether. So I'm not even going to mention that. You can if you like, but I ain't.
Pass.
Anyway, big up Statesize Foot. We've got some exciting news coming up. I will tell you afterwards what's coming up, Kev. I've got some exciting news coming up. With Romero and Van der Ven, anchor in the back line. Yes, Van der Ven's back. The Argentinian Bulldog's back. Yeah. It takes the pressure off Bentancur, the Uruguayan general. To be the main disruptor, I believe we will see the very best of Bentancur tonight. And I think you and me have dubbed him the new Roy Keane of the Tottenham midfield, haven't we?
There's in fairness, he is impressive. I just want to ask one quick question before you go on.
Yeah.
The Chelsea lineup, did they get a professional headshot of a model to stick it on?
They did. This is going to be one of them streams, I think. Do you know what? I must admit, I felt really low doing this stream. I said to Mrs. Tron, I'm fed up with football. And I'm good. You know what I said in the group chat?
Yeah.
And do you know what? As this game's come up, I'm getting more and more excited. I can feel the fire in my belly. And what am I going to be like? Right? Oh yeah. Look, does everyone want to know what a record at Stamford Bridge is like? 32 games and only one win in 32 games at Stamford Bridge.
Can I just say something? Before they cut to the ad break, they showed a few of the Tottenham fans that are sequestered up in that area of Stamford Bridge, the away fans. Yeah. And there was an old geezer. He must be in his 70s, and he looked hard as bleeding nails, and he looked like he'd absolutely bait you.
Yeah. Hope you like our new scoreboard, by the way.
Ooh, fancy. Here, do you like my new digs, the grand piano and everything?
I love your piano. What do you play in that? Do you play on Saturday nights all right for fighting in Kerry?
More like the Imperial March. Darth Vader.
That's what we play. That's what we play for you when you come into the room. Brain says it's good to see Spence starting right back here. It is. Big up to Leo Starman. Thank you very much for your birthday wishes to Mrs. Tron as well. She really appreciates it and sends on her thanks and appreciation for all the birthdays wishes in the chat. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Big up to Leo, and he says hi, Domo. Big up as well, Chris. Do you know what? It's good to be back, Kev. It's good to be back behind the mic, talking what I do best. Complete and not a gobshite talk, but I'm good at it.
I tell you what, I definitely cost you about 4 or 5 subscribers on Monday with my shite.
I don't know. We lost a load after that load of bloody nonsense came out. We've gained them all back now. We're gaining more. What do you reckon for tonight? What are you looking for? Look at Spurs lineup. Are you impressed with that lineup very quickly? I think it's a good lineup, by the way.
I'm quite happy with what he's done there, but I want to attack something because you probably know that I have a buddy that I goes to tea with at work that's a Chelsea fan.
We can go above you tonight if we win.
Yes.
We can actually go above Man United tonight if we win.
But he's a Chelsea fan, right?
God. Sorry. I'm just looking at Chelsea. Look at them all waving their flags.
There's Joe Wicks.
You me are going to have to be suited up tonight, so I can pause my telly. So I'm sorry. What we can say about Chelsea?
Yeah. There's a buddy of mine. He's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
He absolutely thinks Sanchez is rubbish. He thinks Colwell is a ne'er-do-well that promises silk but gives you cotton.
Yeah.
He's after coming around to Casado and Enzo and don't even get him started on Sancho. So going off his reaction and the fact that Michelle Jackson there probably scores once in a blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're probably one goal will probably win it for Tottenham tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Chelsea are that poor; they can't even afford to find a sponsor for their kit. I mean, things must be desperate. Wayne here saying very nice. He says Chelsea wave their flags like Arsenal wave goodbye to the title every year.
Before you go any further, what are you looking at now on your screen?
I'm looking at Sanchez and then coming up with the back four for Chelsea. Gusto, Chabalada, Colwell and Cucurella. Hope Romero pulls his hair tonight. We've got Enzo Fernandez and Musi Casanido in the sixes. We're going for the midfield of Neto, Palmer and Sancho. Man United reject. And then I got Nicholas Jackson, who couldn't kick an ass up. He couldn't kick a bull up the arse because he
We're synced up now because I was ahead of you again.
You know, I don't know what you do down in Cork. I really don't. I don't know what television you use down there. Spurs, there's a picture of Ange Postecoglou. Go on, you go through the Tottenham lineup. Go on.
Jedi Spence, Christian Red Card Romero, Mickey van der Veen, Udogie, Roy Keane, Lucas Bergville.
Roy Keane, I love it.
Odebert, James, I can't believe I didn't put my hamstring medicine, Sonny, and Big Don Solanke.
I like that. You and me in the summer we're gonna come up for proper nicknames for these players. They are playing at 4-2-3-1. On the bench it's Kingsley, Basuma, Tell, Gray, Johnson, Porro, Sarr, Davis, and Archie. Maybe you can put the subs at the bottom for us if you can. They're good, man. There's all the Chelsea players hugging each other, all hugging Jackson. Saying, look, please do score tonight. Do hit it. Don't hit it on target. Like, do what you normally do.
Can I ask you a question that I asked on Monday?
Yeah.
We went through the Tottenham purchases during the era of Mr. Manager you don't like at the moment. Now, there was a few...
Can I just say something? Ange Postecoglou, I really want him to do well. Because I from a Celtic point of view, I'm a Celtic fan. I really want him to do well. But the defeats is not good enough for any manager this season. But go on. I watched a little bit. You did a fantastic job, by the way. Really good show on Monday. Well done. And I would recommend anyone going to watch it. Give that a like because he done a great job hosting and putting the show together. He done an absolute fantastic job. So big up to you for doing that. Go on. What's your question? Sorry.
Could you... I asked, is it Ange's fault? Is it Dan Levy's fault? Or is it everybody's fault? Because when you spend 400 million, you expect a bit like, when we asked the same question at United when there was a big ball of money spent, you expect to kind of hit the ground running considering what was there.
Yeah.
But when you look into the Johnson transfer, the Madders transfer, and a few other kind of high profile amounts that were paid for unproven players, do you think who do you think the buck stops with? Because Johnson was never 50 million.
No, I think it's down to Levy all day long. It's not down to Ange. It's down to the recruitment team with Levy for not backing the manager properly. Big up to Peter M as well, a legend of the channel. Big up Peter, the legend that is on the Mount Spurs. Oh, he's on the Spurs. That's no way a free kick. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's going to be one of them games with that doping referee. On the Spurs engine, man. Look, no, for me, it's Daniel leaving the recruitment team all day long. That's my view. And you spend money, but you got to spend it wisely.
Oh boy. Oh Jesus.
Oh, no. Oh Jesus. No. Oh.
What in the blue?
It's Chelsea. Do you want to just explain what just happened, Kev? Hang on, they're still on the attack, Chelsea. Hang on. Chelsea on the attack. Look, Tottenham nearly committed holy suicide there, even a minute into the game. But Chelsea now, go on, talk about their chances. Chelsea, go back out, Kev. Go on.
So the ball kind of drifted through the lines of both Chelsea and Tottenham. Oh, Jesus Christ. But Tottenham were at sea, really, is the way you have to kind of describe it in defence. Let the ball come through, gave Jackson loads of time. And I hate to say it, Dermot, but if that was Haaland or Salah, that was 1-0.
Yeah. Here's your doggy. Now here's Tottenham on the attack. Here's Sonny. He's going to get... Go on, give it your doggy. Give it to your doggy. Give it to your doggy. You could have given it to fucking your doggy or Maddison, for fuck's sake.
That was a decent tackle by Joe Wickstone, in fairness.
It was. But look at... do you know what? Let's have a look here. What a save. Oh, God. We were so lucky there. Jackson comes off his arm. It comes off Ricario, comes off Jackson again, and then it comes off Van der Ven. It's the post.
Yeah, he got very lucky. That could have been... That had OG written all over it.
And then Sonny went up the other end. Should have passed it to Maddison. Maddison knew your doggy, and they were through. It was 1-0 Spurs. There was an injured Chelsea player hobbling. What a run from Jed Spence, though, by the way.
I'm just typing.
Yeah. What a run from Jed Spence. The pitch is slightly watered as well, so there's a good zip on the ground as well, guys. But big up. It's a corner to Spurs. Well, what do you expect?
Well, Mickey Moore's on the bench. Huh. I hope he does well, because I have a sports card that is 101 belonging to him, and if he does well, I'll be able to sell that for good money.
Oh, hang on, just
Poirot, Sir, and tell me what the score is. Matthias Tell, add better.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Good man. I do that as a rolling down the bottom. We'll scroll it. There we go. Good man. Thank you so much indeed.
No problems at all.
We had to upgrade what I normally use, and I upgraded it, and it gave me this beautiful new scoreboard. I'm really pleased with it.
Yeah,
man.
Well, there's Joe Wicks.
$2.99 a month. So if you do, go on, Ange, pull his hair. Go on, pull his hair. Go on, you know you want to. Go on, pull his hair. Go on, pull Cucurella's hair.
Poor old Liam is already pulling his hair out.
Yeah, poor old Leo. Go on, Ange. You know you want to. Just give it a tug. Go on, give it a little tug. You know you. Oh, there's a Chelsea player down.
That's a hammer.
Looks like he's trying to have a baby. Look, do you know?
His hammer shot.
His hammer shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a run by Spence, though, by the way. Oh, that was a tackle and a half. Well done, Jeddy.
Would you reckon that when he put the lead foot out that he overextended?
I say he did.
Actually,
I say he did.
Hold on. That's more up towards the glute.
It is.
For those that don't understand what a glute is, that's your backside. You're muted again.
Am I mute? I'm not muted again, am
I? I saw your lips moving and I saw no sound. I was wondering.
You're probably thinking, thank God. I just count 52 seconds in. It's really Ange ball, isn't it? Nobody.
You know, you have to say Vicario was brave. He put his body on the line.
He did. Did Spurs need a win tonight? We do, don't we? Really.
For obvious reasons, I'm not going to answer that.
Here's Chelsea. Here's Sancho, the Manchester United reject. Sancho. He hasn't really hit the lights, but Chelsea here, keeping the ball well. Here's Palmer. Palmer, who hasn't actually hit the lights this summer either. Palmer.
Do you not know that Sancho. He actually changed his name by default to Bencho?
Did he?
Yeah.
Here's Palmer. Suits him as well. Chelsea keeping the ball. Tottenham pressing there. They're pushing Tottenham back. Here's Cucurella. Cucurella to Sancho. Sancho now to the number 25 who was down, thought his leg was falling off. Cucurella gets across it. Good header around. Tottenham. Oh, side netting.
You're living dangerously there, Dornboy. You're living dangerous.
We are living dangerously. Oh my god. 193 of you in the house. Big up to everyone. If you are watching on X, do hit a like, do hit a follow on X, but do come over to YouTube and hit a like and subscribe. It means a hell of a lot to the guys here if you can. And also do like and subscribe the political channel called Dermot's Democracy Rants will be on tomorrow night as well at 8 o'clock. So do look for that channel and hit subscribe on there as well if you can. That's my second channel.
By the way, we forgot that. I just put it up.
Yeah, and also do hit over to Match Day Live. We're going to do a lot more over there in the summer as well. But Tottenham here living a bit dangerously. 7 minutes gone here. Here is Tottenham again. Lovely little ball. Tottenham lose it again. Here's Chelsea on the attack. Chelsea looked them all dangerous, looked them all confident on the ball. Tottenham look a little bit, I don't know, nervy, would you say?
And here's Jaden Bencho. Jedi Spence puts in a good tackle.
Good.
But Bencho...
Is he going out for a corner? No, he's kept it in.
Actually, am I still a couple of seconds ahead of you?
Oh, you might.
Tell me when you get to 8 minutes.
Now.
There we go. I was like, literally...
Did Chelsea look a bit more confident than did Tottenham look a bit nervy to you?
Well, Tottenham, London derby, away from home. That's to be expected. A lot of pressure on them. Definitely underperforming in context of the season. We did cover Ange's kind of theory and thought process on that on Monday, where he has admitted that they've fallen short in league. But it's definitely the story of a team where a bit like United, where they know things have gone wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. Oh Jesus, Vicario proves he's human. That's the first I think.
Oh God, it's just a London derby. It's mad, isn't it? That's what I love about London derbies.
Actually, unfortunately for me, I have to watch us play against Pep's Cheats on Sunday.
Oh, is it a Manchester derby on the weekend? Is it
Manchester derby Sunday 4 p.m.
Well, if Column's working, then I will be doing that watch along with you, I think, as your co-commentator.
Most likely, yeah. We'll set something up.
We're playing Sunday as well at 2.
Oh, snapperoonie! I forgot about that.
Or is it the Grand National on Saturday?
Yeah.
I forgot that. I thought that already been ran. Here's Bergville. Bergville about the Jedi Spence doing some Jedi magic. Tottenham on the ball. Uruguayan General. Bentancur. The fastest defender in the West. Van der Ven. Here is the Italian Bulldog. Sonny, Captain Fantastic. Back to your doggy. Back to Van der Ven. Van der Ven. Where's Romero? Where is Romero? Somewhere up the middle of the pitch. Here's Bergville, the Swedish Messi. Here's Odegaard, the French wizard. Back to the Argentinian Bulldog in Romero. He puts it out wide to Odegaard. Odegaard, the French wizard. What can he do? Bergville, the Swedish Messi. Tottenham with the ball. Pressing it around, getting a bit of confidence on it. Trying to gain a bit of confidence on the ball. And just, maybe just get themselves into the game. Here's Maddis. Maddis now, the dance man. Can he throw a double 20, triple 20 with a pass and a goal? This is what Spurs needed, isn't it, Kev? Just a bit of time though, and they give the ball away. Jesus Christ!
And here's a quick break now. That's Cole Palmer on his bike. Sancho gets the ball and actually holds on to it, but
corner. It's a corner. Chelsea's first corner of the game.
Do you know? The only thing is, though, I've seen a better shot by a 3-year-old on the fucking school field than what Sancho did there. Brutal.
It was brutal. I mean, has he ever? What happened to him? Do you think?
This is not fact. This is just my theory. I think he made the first smart move when he left City for Dortmund. He went into the place where he was going to be cultured and nurtured, and he got away from the poison that is the British media. Because let's be fair about it, those effing bleepers are absolute scum lords. I have no time for the British media, but anyway, that's beside the point.
Oh, there's a little bit of a punch up in the middle, Van der Ven, and a little push in the southern there, Van der Ven and Jackson having a few.
Romero stuck in the middle of it.
Yeah, of course, would you? They're looking for Cucurella. That's who he's looking for. He was looking for Cucurella to put his hair. He was missing his mate. Jackson still. Yeah, go on.
It's like a little train that they're trying to launch, and the boys are brick walls saying, "No, you're not barging your way through, lads. You're just not doing it." Cowell's going to get your man in trouble now, isn't he?
Yeah,
he has. He's got Romero wound like a clock already.
He has.
I'm going to call it now. He needs to come off. He's too hot-headed for this.
Well, look, I think Colwell's doing I think Chelsea are as much to blame as Spurs are, to be fair. I don't think Tottenham are doing anything wrong. It's all Chelsea. It's just, mindless, good punch out. Oh, it's got deflected. Chelsea's are going to go out again for another corner.
Do you know, that's all well and good when you've got a cool, can collected centre-back that knows he's got the better view anyway. But Romero's a hothead that is prone to a red card, and that's the problem.
Good. Oh, why do you not catch the ball? Seriously. Why are you punching it, Vicario? Good bloody. I would love to, at the end of the season, I'm going to get Colm and us to do a show with Colm on Vicario. And one of the questions I will ask, why won't he catch a ball? That was catchable. That ball was very catchable. He didn't have to punch it.
I'm going to say one word. Coaching.
Yeah, probably. Might be just how they coached him in Italy, I suppose. Oh, look at that skill. Look at that from Dom Solanke. Oh, unlucky. Do you know what? I think Chelsea are there to be got out, I'm not worried. Look, Chelsea may be good in the break, but so are we. But here's Bentancur. Yeah. Good cross.
Nice ball, penalty.
That is a penalty.
Let's have another look at it now shortly. Surely it's up in VARs.
Surely that's gone to VAR. That has to have gone to VAR. Let us know in the chat, guys, if that's gone to VAR. It should have gone to VAR. That looked like a penalty to me.
Well, everything is checked, so it does go to VARs, whether or not VAR intervenes.
Big up Gixie. as well. Big up Gentleman Coys, big up Gixie 94, big up Great Searing. So over 500 already in the house as well. Kevin joining us for this West North London derby, and it's a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur. Now let's see.
Let's have a
the
look
cross
here.
Is it a penalty? Let's see.
No,
no,
not for me.
No. I don't think, as much as I wanted it to be, no. But they have been given.
Well,
Kev, they've been given, all right.
It's when you see the other angle and the lean and you put it all together and you kind of go, okay, fair enough.
Oh, go on, Odegaard. Go on. Look at the speed that young man's got. Odegaard,
give him an option, lads, for Christ's sake. Nobody was giving him an option.
Do you know what? I think Tottenham have a good chance of winning this.
You just have to find a goal, though. That's the thing.
Once we can get one goal, I think it's our game. Here's Madders. Madders puts a jaw. Unlucky. Unlucky for Madders. Sanchez with the ball. Big up to everyone in the chat. Nearly 600. You're just gone over to 600 in the house already. Kev is now get to be world famous on X now. Look at him sitting in his penthouse.
Coolez-vous.
Oh, that is not a free kick. Jackson, will you please get up? You're embarrassing yourself. You've just been Romero'd.
Actually, do you know, bizarrely and unusually speaking, I am in a WhatsApp with the aforementioned Chelsea fan that I mentioned earlier, and we've had radio silence since this game began. I don't know if that's confidence or sheer terror.
Probably terror. Oh, Lord. It is terror. It's a game we never win, but I hate losing to Chelsea. I just hate it.
It's like us losing to City. Can't
and that is a free kick. And why the referee didn't give that either is the referee's been a knob. Who's the referee tonight, by the way?
I'll check that now.
It's not Anthony Taylor, is it?
No, I think his first game is the Chelsea game at weekend, which drives my Chelsea buddy crazy.
Yeah.
In the middle of the park tonight is Pawson. Craig Pawson.
There's Enzo Macacia. He's won 61 of his 96 games in charge at Chelsea.
Or as my Chelsea buddy calls him, Timo Pep.
Yeah. He does look a bit like Pep, actually, to be fair.
But if you got him from Wish.
Yeah. Be careful, you can get anything from Wish.
Oh, Jesus. There St. Charles. Oh, let's...
Big up. God, I can't believe 700 of you. These numbers are just flying up here. 700 of you already in the house already. Yeah, big up to everyone watching.
I tell you what, Jedi Spence is a strong boy, isn't he?
He is. Here's Chelsea. Chelsea now going back now, looking for options. Solanke's come back to help, but Chelsea now with the ball, playing it outside to Cucurella. Cucurella now to Sancho. Sancho looking to take on Jedi Spence. He does. Here's Palmer. It's 1-0. Is it Chelsea up another line? No, it's saved on the line. Good save. And a good block on the line that was from your doggy as well. And Vicario.
Big breaking. Well, it's not breaking. It came out a couple of hours ago. But the Spanish courts...
Man City be relegated?
No, the Spanish courts have requested a 4-year, 9-month prison sentence for Carlo Ancelotti following suspected tax fraud.
The Real Madrid manager?
The Real Madrid manager.
Jesus.
No, he's not going to end up paying a fine like Ronaldo and all the other tax cheats over there. But, like, woof is all I'll say.
Rather him than me. But here's Tottenham, Van der Ven. Van der Ven comes forward. Van der Ven outside to Bergeville. And Bergeville now to your Odegaard. Odegaard to Jedi Spence. Jedi Spence checks. Goes back to Bergville. Tottenham now. Goes through 1. Goes through 2. Good skill from Bergville. Crosses the ball in.
The ball!
Sonny, what are you doing, man?
I tell you what. Sonny 2 years ago, 3 years ago, had that net.
That's in the back of the net. Yeah, first time volley.
I think, and I'm going to raise this again, Sonny needs to go out in the summer.
I don't think so. I think Sonny still offers us a lot. Look, I've heard rumours that he could be going to Bayern Munich, but I've heard rumours that Harry Kane could be coming back to Tottenham. So, that was unlucky for Maddison. Maddison's moaning a lot at the moment. He's sort of saying good ball, but he wants it in a certain place. But this was Fernandez's chance. It was good stuff. It was on its way in. Oh, good save there from Vicario. Look, I think Sonny still offers you a lot. So offers us something. I don't think just because he's had a bad season, everyone's writing him off. But how many seasons has he been there for us? And I just think...
Here's the logic. Wages plus residual value plus rebuild. It makes sense for both Sonny and the club.
Well, it also depends who comes in. If they keep Ange, then it's down to Ange. If he wants Sonny around, he probably will do because he... Chelsea now on the attack,
but heavy though.
Here's the Argentinian bulldog Romero, Swedish Messi. Good. Oh, this is good stuff from Spurs. Odegaard.
What do you call it?
You know, I tell you what though, Tottenham ain't playing that bad. I don't think Chelsea are all that, Kev. I don't know what you're thinking, but I think this is a very.
They're bang average.
Yeah. I think Spurs have been... look, Chelsea have had the better chances, but I think if you look at that, Tottenham have been the better side for the first sort of 20 minutes or so.
Here's the scary thing, though, Dermo. And I'm going to do this at halftime. I'm going to go down to the table from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, over half of the table you're saying you could say are underperforming this season.
Yeah. I would say that. Big up to DJ. Samuel Coy is on fire. Big DJ. Here's the puller. Look, Romero's there. It looks like Cucurella. Here is Chelsea now. Looking to come up.
That's Samurai Jack wearing 27, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's Jackson trying to be posh, but trying to be skillful. Thinks he is, but he's not. Big up. Jesus Christ. Big up 914 of you in the house. Wow. Big up, everyone. Bit scary. Can we reach 1,000 by the 25th minute? I wonder if we could reach 1,000 by then. If we reach 1,000 by 25th minute, Kev will come out and say, come on, you Spurs.
Yeah,
look, it's going to happen. If we get to 1,000, you got to say it. There's Ange. What's Ange saying there now? He's fuming.
Yeah, I tell you though what I would like.
No, why is Ange angry? Why is he so angry, do you think?
I'm just going to look at how many likes are on the live at the moment on the YouTube.
Probably not a lot.
But then this is where the challenge is going to be. It's going to be on the likes. YouTube. Yeah. So there's currently 10 likes. I just added the 10th one there now. There's 12 likes now that I mentioned it, actually. People are popping on over. So, if by halftime we get to 30 likes, so that only needs 18 of you from the Twitterverse to go over, find THFC Till I Die on YouTube.
The link is in the YouTube channel, by the way, and the X channel. The link is there.
The link is in the X channel. Click on it, give us a quick sub and a like, and then go about your day back on X. If you get to 30 by half time, I would say it. 30 likes on the YouTube video.
There you go.
And then I'll come up with a challenge for full time after.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna keep an eye on. Look, I did ask by 1,000 by 25 minutes, and we're nearly there now already.
Yeah, well, I think the likes it involves those wonderful people in the Twitterverse to come on over, interact with the YouTube channel just for a few seconds, and maybe even say howdy. I liked from X in the chat if you're feeling very adventurous, and it does the channel the world of good.
Big up to Mr. Simpson, and Mr. Simpson, you know I am after that chat we've had, and thank you for that, sir. Oh, look at Bergville. Look at that from Berthcote. Look
nice
at that
ball.
from Benny.
Oh, the touch from Dom. Jesus, Bill.
Oh.
There's 1,000, by the way.
Big up to Boris, and screaming every time when he was shown losing it, picking it up during the camera pan to him. The referee's been woeful. A lot of people are saying that chat. Boris says, can we swap these refs for AI? They will probably do a better job. Carl is saying the ref is dreadful. He is. Look, the referee got that's a Tottenham ball. I'm sorry. How do you give that to Chelsea when the referee's knocked over the Tottenham player? Please tell me. Big up over 1,021 of you already in the house. Big up, Rebel. Give a ref a biscuit. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, Romero Vicario. I'm sorry.
That's where's the swear jar?
Yeah. Are we nearly at the 30 likes yet for you?
Hop it in there.
Yeah, swear I will. Jar. Are we nearly at the 30 likes for you?
We're at 12 still.
Come on. We need to get the 30 for Kev to come over to the Tottenham fan base. He's not going to be Man United anymore. He'll be a Spurs fan. Forget the 30. He's coming over to the bright side.
Yeah. It's one thing to say that particular phrase that you want me to say. It's another thing entirely to completely abandon the club as much as they drive me demented at the moment.
Unlucky. There's your doggy now. 26 minutes gone, 0-0 at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, though, coming into it more. Tottenham haven't been playing badly, but Chelsea have had a better. Get the 30, as Kev said he would get a Levy forever tattoo. Yeah, that to me, actually, Carl, to be fair. Here's Cucurella, the man that looks like SpongeBob out of The Simpsons. Is it SpongeBob? Who's the fella out of Simpsons? Who's the fella out of Simpsons with the hair? Ange must have read that he stands still, not saying nothing.
It's the squid, isn't it? Has the hair, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, here's Sancho.
Here's a chance.
Cucurella comes in. Good header out. And good. That was good defending by your doggy. No chance. Get it out. If in doubt, get it out. Look, look. I still think Tottenham haven't played that bad, Kev, to be fair.
I think the biggest problem, and there's 1,050.
Are we over trying?
There's 1,050 there that could disagree with me, but I think both attacks have been brutal in front of goal.
They have. But do you think Tottenham players are over trying? Do you think that's the problem as well?
Do you know? I don't know whether it's a case that he's trying to change things in training, or whether it's a case that he's giving them mixed messages, but they're either confused or the plan is over elaborate and it's getting them confused. Sometimes you have to KIS. Keep it simple, stupid. Is that a new light in your mic?
It is. It's a light. I'll turn it off.
I was just wondering, was it a new light? Because I was like, your Spurs jersey was illuminating like.
Yeah, it does. It does. Look, there's 3 different lights. You got.
And Vicario is going to kick out the ball.
See, it changes different colours then.
Ooh. There was blue for Chelsea there a second ago.
I know, and then I can just do.
There's your red for Arsenal.
Then I can just knock it off. You know.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff there. Do you know what? Chelsea are there for the taking. It's just us.
Hang on.
Oh Jesus. That's it. Oh God. Here is Jackson. Jackson swings it in, and Jackson does what Jackson does best and couldn't hit a bull up the arse. Well done, Jackson. Great shot.
Vicario had it covered, I think, anyway, if it was under.
Carl is asking me to turn the bloody red light off. Why, Carl? You're going out tonight?
No, he was saying that that it's very Arsenal.
You get what I just said.
I know exactly what you said. I was ignoring it.
Anyway, here's Vicario. This game's gone quick. The first half's flown by, to be fair.
By the way, big up, Boris. Nice to see you
Big
again,
up,
bud.
Boris. Sends it to Rose Z. Yes, it does. But here's your doggy. Your doggy running forward. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Looking for Sonny. Doesn't get there. Carl says, I wish. Oh, no, Carl, no. You go out, meet me and Kev around later to collect the money.
Oh,
you're right, Kev. You're choking on me. How are we doing on the likes? Are we up to 30 yet?
The like count over at YouTube HQ. Now, did anybody cross the divide and give us a like? A cheeky little like that costs absolutely nothing to do.
Nothing.
We've actually gone back to 11.
Jesus. Somebody hit a dislike then.
And now it's back up to 12 again.
Yeah. Who's mucking around? Anyway. It's a proper London derby, isn't it? It's just end-to-end madness.
Mm-hmm. Here's up. Oh, hang on.
Here's Jackson. Good stuff. Oh, of course. Oh, here's Palmer. No. Good tackle. See, the referee was spot on there. Look at Van der Ven. Oh, Van der Ven gets fouled. Oh, he does that on my FIFA quite a lot.
Here's Bencho.
Oh,
a little flick from Bencho.
Palmer. Good tackle. Good stuff from Spurs.
I'm sorry, Miss Bencho. I am for real. Never going to score a goal.
Was it? Let's see. Look at this tackle. Look at that. What a tackle by. Look at that from Van der Ven. Look at that. Get up, your old. Never touched.
I will tell you what, though. He did flick the ball back neatly. That was clever from Palmer, the way he brought the ball back.
So, Domo, you enjoyed the Arsenal match. You went to then. No, I didn't go to an Arsenal match. No, that was just a rumor put out by one of my colleagues to be absolutely false. They will be hearing from my lawyers.
Rumor has it that Cullum has video footage that he was down filming a movie there.
Has he? I'd love to see the footage, Cullum. Oh, here's Odegaard. Go on, Odegaard. Go on to your doggy. Your doggy. Oh, he loses it and falls over. Oh, Lord Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the wee donkey.
Do you know?
I think Carl has taken what we're saying too literally. Apparently, to be fair, he did stand outside his next door neighbour's window, but I got the wrong end of the stick.
Here's a chance.
Oh, hello. Go on, Bergie. Oh, unlucky.
Do you know, I'm going to say something, and I want the chat to answer. Doggy, he's all heart, all about playing through till he's absolutely wiped for the jersey.
Sancho. Sorry, Kev. Sancho.
Scared.
Loses it. Good stuff from.
But do you think that maybe there's some technical limitations that are stopping him from being anything but a bench player?
Look, I think Carl just answered that question. Udogie's great going forward, but needs to work on his defense. If he does that, then we've got a world-class fullback on our hands. I think this works. Udogie and Porro and the fullbacks, to be fair.
Well,
I think if he's great going, if he can work in his defense, then I think he's got no problems.
Well, you say about working on your defense, but Trent has conned the Premier League into thinking he can defend for years, and it was never a problem.
Well, he's going to Spain to show them he think he can defend as well. So
he never could, though, ever.
No, I know you can't. This referee tonight's brutal. What's his name again?
Pawson. Craig Pawson.
Fewest touches, Slanky 9, Sonny 11, Madison 12, Sanchez 13, Nicholas Jackson 16. Dominic Solanke's had the fewest touches in this game.
So basically, your front three has the fewest touches in the game.
Yeah. Our front three's been wank tonight. Seriously has. Odegaard's the only one that's shown a little bit of. Is Sonny playing? I haven't seen Sonny.
I honestly believe his age is coming home to roost, and he hasn't got the same quality around him.
No, look, he's still a world-class player, but I just think he might need to change his position.
Play him as a striker?
No, I play more in the camera.
Oh, big mistake there.
Oh, well, don't worry. Sancho had the ball. That wasn't going to anything to happen. So, yeah, exactly, Carl. Solanke only needs one decent ball and he will put it away. Exactly. Solanke should get more credit than he deserves. He really works hard. This new thing I found, soccer, it's called, I forget what it's called now. What's it called? It's called Uno. And it's taken over what I was using. You want to see some of the stuff on it, Kev. Like, it's given me a whole new backgrounds I can use for RBS and everything. Like,
I'm actually just sending a bit of a Scud missile to the Chelsea fan. 3 things that are certain in life: death, taxes, Sancho giving away the ball.
Yeah. Do you know what? Look, I'm going to say it again. I don't think Spurs have played that badly. I keep saying it. I don't think they have.
Oh, this is a nice little ball.
It is. That's a good ball for Maddison. Here's Sonny. 10 minutes before halftime. Can Sonny
find a man? Find a man.
Oh, God.
Was that a shot?
Go on, Maddison. Go on, Maddison. Have a shot. Have a shot. Give it to Sonny. Free kick. That's not a foul. Good. He's got the ball back. Your doggy's got it. Go on. Go on, Spurs. Go on, Tottenham.
Is that a shot from Sonny? No.
Go on, Sonny. Go on. Goes it to your doggy. Go on. Corner. This is a God.
Was it a shot, though, Dermo? Or was it a botched pass?
Come on. Let's be having you. Come on, let's be having you.
He was trying to find Bergie.
Yeah.
That was a ball across to the back for Bergville, or possibly even Jedi.
Yeah. Let's be having you. Come on, let's be having you.
The ref is playing terrible, says Boris.
Come on. No, we haven't scored. Come on. Apparently, Carl says we're going to score. He can feel it in his toes.
Oh, really? Oh, really, Carl? Oh, really?
Do you know Bentancur was 25-1 to score the first goal tonight?
But do you know what I like about players that are able to score with their head? I always used to do it with John Terry as well. You always used to kind of throw an old sneaky fiver on us just to...
Yeah, just in case. Go on, Solanke. Go on. He cuts
I did it with Vidic as well, actually. Vidic used to be a demon for 2.
Madison puts it out wide, but doesn't put Sonny in. Here comes Chelsea with the attack. Tottenham. Oh, quick Jackson, break. But you don't do that to Romero. That's Van der Ven. Get up, Jackson. That wasn't a foul. He only fell over because you've been Van der Ven. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back doing what I do best, which is YouTube.
Here's a show for the summer as well, Dermo.
What?
The main striker, and I'm talking about the traditional striker, in every single Premier League team, and we'll compare them against the Batistuta era and how many of them are actually Premier League class.
I'll have a think on that.
There you go.
I'll have a think on that.
And then the art of the direct free kick is another one that I want to kind of have a natter about.
Yeah. What? How would you? I mean, first half. Do you think Spurs have the edge a little bit?
Go
on. Go on. What's he going to do? Oh, he was trying to get Sonny in. Unlucky. He was trying to get Solanke in.
Offside,
I think. Anyway. Chelsea are definitely there for the taking. I'm sorry. They're definitely there for the taking.
But Chelsea have been like this all year. They've been stuttering along, getting away with murder. Where are they in the table?
They're higher than us, sadly.
They're actually 5th. Bleeming heck.
Yeah, we could put a big dent in their Champions League campaign. That is not a free kick, referee. What are you doing, man? Seriously.
You know what, though? I think Forest are going to the Champions League, Dermo.
Forest are going to the Champions League. Ange doesn't look happy. Ange looks a bit peeved.
And Dermo, who's the manager of Nottingham Forest?
A garden gnome.
A garden gnome. Oh,
that's what they called him when he was at Tottenham. It was a garden gnome. I'm sort of regretting calling them that because he sort of come back and haunt me with them words. Yeah, Ange is really annoyed at the ref. I would be annoyed at the ref too, actually. But here's Tottenham now. Can we get a goal before half-time? Here's Odegaard, who's been the better of the front three. Here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence to Odegaard. Tottenham playing it around. Back to Bentancur. Bentancur looking for options. Goes all the way back to Romero. Romero to Benny. Benny now looking for options. Goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario, the Italian maestro. Now to the quickest defender in the West, Van der Ven. Starts off fine. Look. Finds Bergville. Big up to Bergville as well. Here, we'll get to you in a minute, Mick. Again, here's Sonny. Let's get a win tonight for Mick. Sonny, your doggy. Madison, your doggy. Offside. Oh, for fuck's sake. After all that, after all that brilliant commentary, we get an afters. Big up to Mick as well. He says, good evening, Dermot and Co. He says, I won't be around for a couple of days and going into hospital to have a finger operation. Well, look, Mick, we wish you all the very best with that operation. And we're here for you. If you need anything, you know where we are. And wish you all the very, very best. And it's going to be a success and you're going to be grand. And we're great. Look forward to having you back within the ranks as soon as possible. And make sure the physio is from a very top notch physio person of Kevin's liking. I know who that's going to be. Do you want to mention anything to Mick about Mick?
Mick, best of luck with that, mate. And just to kind of keep it a bit on a lighter note, because anything with hospitals, you have to kind of go towards the humour side, because let's face it, nobody likes hospitals. But are you anything to Mattress Mick from up near Dublin? He used to sell mattresses on the cheap. Do you remember Mattress Mick?
Yeah, he's still going. There's a musical with him as well at the moment.
Is there?
Yeah,
you're joking me.
No, I'm
not.
Not.
Here.
Oh, no, there is. It's called Mattress Mick the Musical. Work that out.
Is it written by the same crowd that did the Toy Show the musical?
Yeah, it is. Written by RTE.
Is it actually? Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, it's not. I don't know who's written that. I would love to know somebody come up to it. Look, I sell mattresses for a job. Can you do a musical out of it? I would love to know. What? Do you know what? Oh, Tottenham lose it again.
There's a break now. The Manchester United fan, Cole Palmer, making his way through.
Oh, you fell on your ass.
Here, I'm just thinking there. I'm going through Chelsea's wingers in my head. Every single one of them, bar Palmer's kind of crud, really, aren't they?
Yeah. We've got a few comments there. We're going to go through at halftime. Giggsy's actually met Mattress Mick.
Oh.
That'd be interesting.
I would be curious what you thought of him. Because the only time we ever heard him was on ads or on radio interviews about his business, and he seemed like a live wire.
Do you want to read out what Carl says?
I went to the nurses. Can I? Oh, no, 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 no. Carl, ball boy corner, face the wall, over there. Go on, and get the dunce hat there while you're at it there, Carl. Because
well, at least Mick won't be the Spurs physio. No, you're lucky in that it won't be the Spurs physio.
Actually, do you know who had a great physio, or was she a doctor? Was Chelsea years ago? Do you remember
Jordan.
the one that Josie got fired?
Jordan.
Was her no? She had. Remember there was the famous doctor's physio.
Yeah, I do.
Oh! And that's why
Vicario. Look at him doing this, going, yeah, man.
Caden.
Go on, talk about it. Give us a description here.
So it was a lovely ball, to be fair, in from the wing by Chelsea. I think it was Enzo. Went over Joe Wicks's head, fell to the feet. Lovely for Jadon Bencho. And Vicario definitely felt a bit of power behind it because he's like, mother clucker. At the end, really, wasn't he?
Carl has actually said, what, Kevin? He says, I am a member. You should read out my comment. I said, get it. Oh, for God's sake. Seriously. Now there's a few. Now players are hopping in. There's punches being thrown. There's hooks being thrown here. We've got Bentancur looking to throw a punch here. We're into injury time. Go on. Oh, there's a head button there as well, by the way.
You're watching Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected Vicario. Straight away, he grabbed Romero.
It's Benny. Benny's fuming. Benny's fuming first with the number 23 at Chelsea. Absolutely fuming. Sonny's trying to calm him down. I'm not surprised. That was an absolute dive. Vicario's having a word with him as well. Says, get up, you lazy son of a gun.
But did you notice how quickly Vicario had Romero wrapped up?
Yeah.
He's like,
well, I'm sorry. Kev, I'm sorry. Good. I'm glad he's been booked for diving. What? He's booking Tottenham players here?
Well, that I imagine he's going to book anyone that kind of started the melee.
Good. I'm glad that 23. I don't know why Romero is, but Romero didn't do anything. That Chelsea player should have been booked for diving. That was absolutely. This is Battle of the Bridge, Stamford Bridge Part 2. It is, Carl. It's getting nasty. Second half's going to be good. Romero's out for blood. Let's have a look at it again. What happened here? Oh, I'm sorry. He pushed him in the arm and he went down clutching his leg. Are you telling me? Sorry. Go on, describe what's happening here, Kev. Go on.
I need to just rewind that rather briefly because I'm going to actually do a play-by-play.
There's 2 minutes of time added on.
So we have the Chelsea player just after picking up the ball. Madders is looking for the ball from him. Then Romero kind of comes in through Madders straight to the Chelsea player, and I don't know, did he shoulder charge come push him? But I've seen I've seen better acting in WWE from performers than what the Chelsea player did there.
I've seen better punch-ups in Dublin on a Saturday night, to be fair.
So,
anyway, 2 players book Romero. I know, Carl. It was shoulder to shoulder. This referee's absolutely lost the game now.
Here, we're not singing Ireland's Call. That song is an abomination.
Who's saying Sing Ireland's Call?
Shoulder to shoulder.
Can we call it Tottenham's Call?
Tottenham's Call. I think you can get a better song than that for Tottenham, to be fair.
Here's Tottenham now. Looking to score, looking to take a 1-0 lead. Fuck off, referee. Seriously. Me old granny could have done better. He just fell out, for fuck's sake. Rather hear that singing than watch Tottenham play. If you don't know watch Tottenham, Shamu, then don't watch them.
As much as they depressed me yesterday, I still watched all that United game. As much as they depressed me yesterday, I still watched everything in minutes of that bloody United game.
Here's Tottenham. We're going to get to 0-0 at half-time. It's a game that really shouldn't be 0-0, to be fair. Spurs have had their chances. Tottenham and Chelsea have had their chances, but it's ended 0-0. But what a save from Vicario. Brilliant, brilliant save as well.
Vicario.
Well, here's Tottenham now. And Vicario lets the ball. The ball goes back to his feet. And it starts again. And Vicario shouting and roaring at the players. Come on, let's get going. Let's get going.
Vicario.
It is half-time, guys, here at Stamford Bridge. Nicholas, I can't score. Jackson has hit a blank. Vicario, the best keeper in Italy, makes a fantastic save. And it's 0-0 at half-time. Your first half thoughts, Kev? What have you thought the first half?
In terms of the bite and the passion and the bit of fire in the belly, it's had that. In terms of the attacking quality, though, it's been poor. The shot selection, the final third play. But as a game, as someone with zero skin in the game, I've enjoyed the match. It's been a good match. It's had a bit of everything on the menu. We just need a bit more quality in front of goal, in order to kind of push it up into, I suppose, a Michelin star serving of football.
Yeah, it has. But listen, before we do crack on with the halftime entertainment, how we doing on the like so far?
Well, let's go straight there to Colm O'Connor, who's live outside the YouTube studios and is going to report post-haste a la Charlie Bird from RTE Bleeding News, along with plastic sheeting, also from RTE Bleeding News. And there's people over there in the United Kingdom of England, Wales and Scotland that have absolutely no bleeding understanding whatsoever of who Charlie Bleeding Bird or Plastic Bleeding Cheating are, but they're news reporters for RTE, so they are. But at the moment, as we speak presently, on THFC Till I Die, we are currently still remaining at 12 likes, so there has been no advancement in fortunes. And
so how many do we need to get? Should we get to 15? Should we reduce our
in the words of the great weather performers that went out during the massive storms in Ireland, don't make unnecessary journeys on hazardous roads, but please do go to Tottenham THFC Till I Die's YouTube and hit a like, because it's free and it means Colin won't be withholding our dinner from us tonight if we get those 20 likes. So please give us likes. We want to eat tonight.
Yeah, and on that other thing, we are sponsored, of course, by Private Internet Access. And just to give you a quick rundown on what Private Internet Access is all about and the great deal we can offer you tonight, is Colin, our resident Man United fan, along with Kevin. And Colin has been famously known as starring in films as My Right Foot. He also starred in another film called Fergie, I Shocked the Glazers, and also another one as well in called I Give Up, supporting Man United, I'm Going Over to Doncaster. And he's the only fan, as I know, to get his team mentioned in our parliament. I mean, that in itself is an absolute, I mean, that's something, isn't it? But here he is talking about our channel sponsor, Private Internet Access. Enjoy.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there, but I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about Private Internet Access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as Private Internet Access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private Internet Access, all you got to do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well, as you can see, and you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem, and it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. What they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private Internet Access. Get yours now.
And they can do as well, guys. It is €45 for €45 for 2 years plus 4 months free on top of that. Let's go through some of the chat as well. Let's start here with Carl. Carl says, come on, X, do it for Easter. Hit the subscribe. Big up to Carl. Yeah, please do come over. We're on the march for 3K, so any extra subscriptions would be really grateful as well. We would appreciate it. Wayne said, at least we're not getting a whooping. No, that is so true, but still boring as F. Hope we do more in the second half. We need to pass the ball quicker and hit them fast and hard. That's true. Carl says, I thought he was in the film Showgirls column. He was one of the showgirls. And we've got Leo. It's been a good game. It has. We have defended well, but just no real spark up front when we get there. I agree with that. Son and Madison need really good upgrades and Dom up front. We've got great to hide that history. This is about our channel sponsor. Great to hide that history you don't want your partner to know about. LOL, that's true. He said we just need someone to get the ball in the box for Solanke. Guys, I'm just gonna pop off and get a drink for 2 minutes. Kevin, do you want to take over? I'll put you on the big screen, so I'll put you here. And then you take over and just really talk about the first half, really, and what you thought of it. And I'll be back in 2 minutes from a Tottenham perspective, the good and the bad from that first half.
Well, hello, everyone, and you're very welcome to the Manchester United supporters viewing on what is going on here with THFC. Now, I want
Stop
you to...
it with that shite, Man United FC. This is THFC till I die. It stays that. You talk about Tottenham, not Man United, so do your job. Or you won't get paid in jelly beans.
But Mr. Dermotron there
or marshmallows, whatever you prefer. I don't know, but I'll talk to you when I get back.
Yeah. I want you to do me all a favour, folks. While he's up there getting a wee bit of a drinky poos for himself, I want you to put in the chat, Dermo, we know you love Arsenal. We know you really do. And I might come up with a giveaway for somebody if there's enough of you that do it. So get that in the chat. But let's get down to business. I did promise at halftime that I was going to go through the wee table as it stands currently and say who I think is underachieving and who I think is overachieving. Good evening. But let's have a look here at the old wee table of the Premier League as she stands currently. So, Liverpool, you'd probably say that they're overachieving this year, considering that they were supposed to be in rebuild. Arsenal, probably where they should be. Forest overachieving. City underachieving. Chelsea, probably where they should be. Newcastle and Villa and Brighton, probably where they should be. Actually, do you know what? Then we're getting into the period now where there's underachieving teams. United, Tottenham, Everton, West Ham, Wolves. You could argue every single one of those has underachieved. But have a look there at the table yourselves and let me know how many you think are underachieving at present. Now, quick look at some statistical analysis. So, there's a combined XG for both Chelsea and Tottenham of 0.52. So between the two teams in the first half, only a half goal was expected. Tottenham's was 0.1 XG. So in other words, they're giving more chance of a fast scoring than Tottenham. Possession, both equal, couple percent in it. Total shots, 6 for Chelsea, 2 for the Spurs. 2 on target for Chelsea. None of the 2 were on target for Spurs. 4 corners against 2. The pass completion, both were in the region. Chelsea had 282 passes, attempted 249 completed. And Tottenham had 234 attempted, 209 completed with a yellow card apiece. Now, the tale of the tape there clearly is inaccuracies and, I suppose, inability to get the job done up front. Player ratings at half-time. Sonny, 6.3. Solanke, 6.8. Odegaard, 6.9. Matters, 6.2. So they're basically saying on live score footy that Maddison is the worst player on the pitch for Tottenham. Let me know if you agree with that or not. They're saying that Mickey van der Ven is the highest performing player for Tottenham, followed by Destiny Udogie. On the Spurs, or on the Chelsea side, there's no player rated. Actually, there is. Sorry, Jackson is rated at an equal level of crapness at 6.2 for the blue side. And for those that were following at the start of the live, I did say that I was friends with a Chelsea fan, and his assessment was, well, that was shit, wasn't it? So let's hit a few comments there. Hello, George Lucas. Wayne Bonner said, good save by Vicario, who's been dodgered in an Arsenal title challenge. Good to see Romero back to his old self, trying to start the mini riot. Oh, brilliant. Arsenal should be in South London. Arsenal, aka Woolwich Wanderers, aka Scum, aka Bottle Jobs, aka Trust the Process. I heard the rumor that Arsenal was going to be sponsored by a bottle making company next season. Wayne is saying Maddison is playing. Tequila, it most certainly is a board draw. So it is. Hello, chat and Rebel, he says. Big up to Tequila. And Leo Starman recording saying Maddison is playing darts tonight. Probably on the bus home with Luke Littler, I'd say. Both saying, dry your eyes, mate. I can't believe that I lost another bleeding give a dart. But anyway, that is the story. So let's see, what can we talk about next? Right, talk to me about changes, folks. What would you like to see happening? Would you be hooking Son at this present moment in time? Would you be hooking any one of Maddison, Solanke, or Odebert? Who would you be bringing on from that bench? You got Yves Basima, Davies, Gray, Johnson, Kingsley, the goalkeeper, Moore, Poirot, Sartell. Who could come off that bench, take the game by the scruff of the neck, and possibly make a difference for Tottenham in this game, and maybe take it from the difference between 1 point and 3 points? Who could be that impactful player? Boris is saying, oh, we'll start here with Big Tequila. I'd hook the manager up. Can we do that? Brilliant. And Boris saying, I bring Gray on for Bentacore. So they're currently showing Luke Danuke losing there on the old telly screen. But I do hear the rumblings of a Wexford mouse. I don't know if he's quite made it back onto the staging area just yet.
I'm here. I tell you, are you going to watch the Ben Eubank fight?
That is this weekend, isn't it?
No, the 26th.
I presume that's on pay-per-view, is it?
Yeah, I'm toying doing a boxing watch-along to that fight. If you want to do it with me, like if you're around, I would. Yeah. I wouldn't. Who do you think's going to win? Ben or Eubank? I think Eubank Jr.'s won that.
It's a Saturday, not a prayer, unfortunately. Saturdays, I'm down with my pops.
I know. What do you reckon, though? Eubank Jr. or Ben?
Look, I had a lot of respect for Eubank Sr.
Yeah.
I don't like his son, and I hope he gets the mouth slapped off him.
Do you know what? I was lucky to grow up within the era of Ben Eubank, Steve Collins, and Michael Watson, and all that. Big up to Tequila 316. Big up, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well, and we all send you our love and our healing thoughts to you and everyone here. We have reached a consensus that the players are coming back onto the pitch. I hope you like my new scoreboard, by the way, Tequila. Let me know what you think, Tequila, of the new scoreboard, if you like it. New little bit of design. Big up to I bring on Gray for Bentacore. That's from Boris, Stateside Footy. Absolutely.
Actually, Sorry, go ahead. I'll come in after. My apologies.
Zero says absolutely zero creativity within the midfield. Madison, Solanke have been left on the aren't. He had to have. Listen, guys, Stateside Footy. I'll send you the link if you want to jump on with us at 10:15. For final score with me and Kev. If Kev, we're only on for 15 minutes. It's a 15-minute thing we do after every game. We give our absolute match, quick, emotional match thoughts. So if you want to jump on, let me know next, and I'll send you the link. You can jump on with me and Kev. Go on, Kev. What do you want to say as we kick off for the second half? The Battle of the Bridge Mark II is on the way, and it's a header out by Van der Ven. It's Sonny running after. He doesn't lose it. He kicks it back. It goes all the way back to Benny Bentincourt, looking for Dom Solanke. And here comes a bigger looking for. Here comes Sonny. Sonny loses it. Chelsea on the attack, looking good back. Chelsea now going back to number 23, all the way back to Sanchez. Go on, Kev. What are we going to say, sir?
I've forgotten, Bill. I don't
Leo
know.
Leo says he doesn't like Jackson looking at me. I don't like him looking at me either, to be fair. Levy Towers, how many times have we seen this called Ange Ball in 2 years under this clown? Biggest myth in football. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I get it. I do get it. Just big up to everyone. Over 2,005 people. 7 people are watching, now up to 007. We all know who should be the new 007. It should be Tequila. Some say Tequila could be Pierce Brosnan in disguise.
We've also heard the rumors he's Daniel Levy.
Yeah. He says Rebel. I don't know, Jeff. And he agrees with Levy. Look, I get where Levy Towers is coming from. I get it. When you lose how many games we've lost, the questions will be asked. And I get that. I do get that. No, you're not, Tequila. You're like Pierce Brosnan, man. You're the James Bond. You will make a great... I'll tell you what, Tequila would make a great James Bond, you know.
Daniel Craig. He's Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig is not a Bond for me.
Why not?
No, don't like him.
Oh,
Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Spectre, fine. Good films. Good Bond films. The one where he quits, don't like it. And the one where he dies, I've never watched it. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen it.
Well, in fairness, I think the last one wasn't written by Ian Fleming. So that's kind of part of it.
What I didn't like, they made... Look, I'm not trying to be probably come rude, but I think there's certain things you don't change in a franchise, and you don't change who James Bond is. It's now bringing it out that 007 James Bond is a code name, so anyone could be James Bond. Timothy Dalton. Tequila says best Bond was Timothy Dalton. That would cause up. Do you know what? He was the only one to get near to what Fleming wrote in the books, by the way. Timothy Dalton, if you know.
I actually didn't think Timmy was that bad. I didn't like Lazenby though.
No, he only did one. Yeah, I remember going to watch Timothy Dalton. The opening scene for The Living Daylights was very good, and that was done in Gibraltar, by the way. The opening scene. But no, for me, it's always been Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan for me. Mrs. Tron is more Roger Moore and Pierce Brosnan.
By the by, do you like my new crest?
I do, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Just, yeah.
League champions.
That means you're going to win the All Ireland this year. I mean, that's got Mayo's name written all over it.
How many refs are you bribing for that? Because I honestly believe it's going north, unfortunately. Oh,
good save from Vigario.
Uh-oh.
Are you ahead of me again?
I think so.
Oh, no. I hate it when you go, uh-oh. I really do, because I know what's coming. Ah, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, really? Seriously?
All the time in the world, Joe Wicks put the ball back out towards Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer whipped the ball in, and nobody, absolutely nobody, picking him up in the box. And pretty much a free header. You could say.
Let's have a look at it. Whose fault was this? Who would you say is the fault for this?
Doggy wasn't picking up the runner.
Oh, it's your doggy. Your doggy all day long. I'm sorry. That was your doggies, man.
Enzo had all the time in the world there.
Can I just say, what a cracking cross, though. By Palmer.
Yeah. Brilliant little bit of stuff called Palmer in fairness to him.
Yeah. And there was a good header as well by Fernandez, but our defending was woeful. That was your doggies, man, all day long. Absolutely all day long. I better change the scoreboard, by the way. Oh, God. No, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, I think the guys are right in the chat. We'll get back to the James Bond discussion in a minute. I don't know why we're having the James Bond discussion, but we are. That's called Enzo Fernandez has scored in both Premier League games versus Tottenham this year. Tottenham kick off again. The real Yed Lewis, big up. That's what happens when chasing shadows. Poor Coys. Lame. The defending was lame. Look, I know, Leo. You think they won the league or something? It's ridiculous. Was that your doggy's fault, or was it just one of those good crosses? You could have had the best defenders in the world, and you couldn't defend against it. What do you think to that? Tottenham have to come out now. We have to attack now. No question.
Well, here's the thing. Based on your performance in front of goal first half, 0.1 XG. I don't see you getting 2 goals. So now it's a question of whether you can come together, get a goal, and not concede again. That's the mission now. Leave Chelsea side of London, or as I like to call it, the bus stop in Fulham, because that's what it is. It's a bus stop in Fulham.
Yeah.
With a point. That's the mission now.
No, I'm glad you're finding it funny, Shamu. Because I hate losing to Chelsea. I don't find this funny one iota. I hate losing. I hate losing anyone, and it's annoying. It's frustrating, and it shouldn't be. We shouldn't be this. It was shocking defending.
Actually, I need to pause this again. Tell me when you're at 52-37.
37. Shocking defending. What Ange's excuse now? Full team today. Clueless clown. Get him out of my club. LOL. 37, you said?
52-37, yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, now.
Thank you.
I just look, I'm trying to defend the manager here. Look, I've had my wobbles. Yeah, I've had my times where I think, right, enough's enough, a change is made. But here's Burville. But I just get sucked back into it. I get it. It's frustration. If we lose here, what's that? 16 defeats in the league. Here's Chelsea.
Another decent ball.
It is. Here's Fernandez. Tries to overkick it. Good save from Vicario. Offside all the time, Paul. Yeah. I think Levy Towers does hit the ball. We are easy to play against. So how do you address that easiness then? If we're going by Levy Towers and Shamu, excuse is his useless Australian manager out of his depth. No shots on goal for the 1,000th time. Do you want to read the chat out that one out? Don't bring it up, but just read it out. Like,
hang on, let me just because
what are you doing?
I was actually trying to play with getting a goal image when there was a goal, but I was failing miserably. So I need to flick back up to where you'd left the highlighter.
Oh, that's right. I'm back here. That one there. It says, excuse his useless Australian manager out of his depth. No shots on goal for the 1,000th time. We are an embarrassment of football. Last 10 of 16 useless coach. What do you say to that when you say somebody like me who thinks, look, he can get it right. He just needs the better players. He just hasn't been backed summer or January.
There it is. Lovely.
Yeah.
Now we have something.
Yeah. Now, what do you say to that? Do you agree with Shamu and the likes of Levy Towers? We're so easy to play against. We've got Shamu saying, F this coaching team, going there for us. Can you understand the frustration?
I can. And here's the thing, though. I'm going to go back other managers that have reached that point with fan bases. Conte, Jose Mourinho, the Garden Gnome. They've all gone on to Pochettino. They've all gone on to other clubs and had relatively successful times there. I'm going to go back to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's absolutely ripping it up in Turkey. He's got a style of play going. So I think there's a point where we as fans of football, holy Jesus.
Do you really have to bring that up?
I'm trying to, I suppose, add to the...
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. It's a good... Oh, God.
I would prefer if I was using it for your goals, but at the moment, that's not an option. But
let's talk about this. It was a free kick in. It was a good cross in. There was a free kick. Was he offside? Yes, he was. If he touched the ball, he didn't. It was a header out by Bergville, and there was the number 25 for Chelsea in the back of the neck. Romero. Well, look, we just got sucker punched, haven't we? We just got sucker punched.
And VAR.
No, they are checking for a possible offside, but he didn't touch the ball. The fella that is offside didn't touch the ball, so I don't think he is offside.
Is he interfering anyway, or is that gone now?
No, I still think. Let's see.
Oh,
I don't know what they're trying to check. It is
the name there on that one the HS guy?
Huh?
Is the one that Chim was talking about? That individual on that other channel that goes off on one.
I don't want to get involved in that, Kev. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to get involved about him. I really don't want nothing. And somebody wants to go and talk about him, they can go and watch him. I don't want anything to do with him or talk about him or want to know about his channel.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
This VAR is getting a bit of traction.
Yeah, it is. I think it's offside. I don't know what they're trying to look at because the player they're saying is offside did not interfere with play. So I don't get it.
There's a very animated Chelsea fan in my WhatsApp group at the moment, but I'm not going to say some of the...
Look at that. I can't understand what they're trying. This new thing's coming in April, thank God. But what are they trying to look at here?
I'm wondering if they're saying that he interfered with the defending of
no. They put a black line up. Jesus Christ. This no wonder we want VAR gone. This is taking fucking... Can you hear what's being said? Well, can you go on to the X thing as well and check? Go on to the match VAR thing. It's on side. We can tell it's on side, but I don't get it. Is there a foul they're looking at on Jed Cucurella and Jed Spence? Are they looking at a foul on Spence? If you look at the back, Cucurella is pushing Spence, so they're looking at a foul on that. Is that what they're looking at? Do you see what I mean at the back? Cucurella's got his hands. What's this delay? It's either a goal or not a goal. He's not offside.
So what the commentary is saying is the relative position of the defender to where the ball arrived in.
Oh, it's offside. Attacker. It is offside. So no goal. The goal's going to be... No, the goal's not given. It's offside. Yeah.
But I'm sorry, no.
With that one.
Hold on.
Offside. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what now, though. Just on the topic of VAR, it's absolutely farcical that it took 5 minutes to reach the decision.
Good job I didn't change the scoreboard.
I'm gobsmacked. So the angle not straight. F announces this. First line he was on, now off. Joke. 4 minutes to see clear and obvious error. Wales mob definitely tried to disallow it. That's the Chelsea rant for those that are interested. And I did remove a few slurs.
Yeah, I know you did. But here we go. Oh, here's Chelsea now. Here's Chelsea going to make it 2. Chelsea being a good save there by Funcario. Tottenham working. If we can get a draw out of this, I'll be happy with a point, actually. Do you know that?
What do you say that VAR Twitter thing was?
It's if you put into X Premier League match something, it comes up with an explanation why
match
it
center?
was given. Yeah, that's it. It should come up with an explanation where they put in what the VAR talk about. I think it should be done live over the airwaves myself, like they do in rugby, but
they're not actually covering it today, strangely enough.
Are they not?
No, the last tweet was 23 hours ago.
It'll be up there in a minute. Here's Enzo. Chelsea now looking for a second. Spurs looking to get back into this West North London derby. I'm not giving up hope. We can get something out of this game. We can get a draw. We can get a point away from Stamford Bridge, a point away, and a win against Southampton. That would put us in good stead going against Frankfurt, which I think we can win as well, guys. We got the Europa League wrapped up in a little tiny bow this season for us. I don't care what anyone calls me deluded or anything. I'm sticking by that. I am who I am. Brennan Johnson and Papa Sarr coming on for Tottenham.
There's a tweet here of the old lady from Titanic. It's been 84 years and VAR still haven't made a decision.
Levy Towers. It says guys have been look. I don't mind honest opinions. I don't mind fans giving their opinions and being honest about it and being on it. And I think this is I like Tequila, and like Levy Towers and that. And Shimu when he puts a serious comment in. He says, guys, I'm actually being honest here. If we keep this forward next year, we will be 100% in a relegation fight. It wouldn't surprise me that person keeps as well. Look, what I can tell you is this: there is a review going on. There will be a review at the end of the season. I've been told by the people that I trust that we gets the news for this channel that he would be very, very surprised if Ange is still in the job. But if he wins the Europa League, how can you sack a manager that's won us a European trophy? I did say if, but he did say with the review that he would be very surprised if he is still in the job. But it's not all Ange's fault. Also, the hierarchy, heads would roll. So there has to be heads roll. Like Lang has to go. There has to be a whole new recruitment. And with the takeover as well happening, maybe there's going to be a fresh broom brought in to the into the club. Look, we have to see what happens. Just because we're having a bad season, I'm not going to give up on my team. I'm going to back the team and the manager to the last game of the season, and we take it from there. We see what happens in the summer. Ange could go in the summer, and if it goes, good luck to him. He tried his best. It didn't work out. We move on. We get another manager in, and we go on. And we just take it from there. But we just cannot. And Bergfield's been urged to come off. He's now running. Bergfield's coming on for Papa Sarr, I think. And Odebert's come off for Brendan Johnson. Lord Jesus. Angeman, Lang and Levy. Well, look, Levy will look. This Levy going is not going to happen with the takeover. He will be kept on as an advisory role, so he ain't going anywhere anytime soon. I will tell you, that's what I do know, and that's what I have been told. Big up John Fitzpatrick, my Irish brother from Limerick. Big up Limerick, a fine county. Don't know what Kev thinks about Limerick, but I like Limerick. Limerick's a fine county.
Here's a chance. Break there, Sonny, ball through.
Here he is. Oh, unlucky. It's a corner. Go.
Here, I tell you what, though. Dermot.
Was that handball? Let's have a look. That's handball.
You can't give that. You can't give that, Dermot.
You can.
I'm sorry.
You can, and you will. His hand was not in the. No, that's handball. His hand was not in the natural position.
You can't give that. His
hand was not in the natural position. I'm sorry. No, his hand was not in that natural position. I'm sorry. Where's VAR when you want it?
Actually, speaking of VAR, Twitter, over the course of this week, with this set of games yesterday and the day before and tonight, they've highlighted 3 or 4 different issues with VAR that they're not happy with. I think there was a blatant red card in Everton that was missed. Yeah. But corner here for the Spurs.
Come on, we never give up. Come on, we never give up.
Is it me or is Maddison like a head smaller than every single player that's around him?
He is. Corner comes in. Oh, bad corner. I don't know who took the corner. It was a bad corner. Good head in. But Spencer. Oh, nearly from Van der Ven. Oh, dear. Are you calling me a joke, Shamu? Or are you saying me calling for a pen was a joke?
He's saying Sanchez doesn't even look like he's dived. He's calling the attack a joke. That basically he's saying that Sanchez's kit is pristine, i.e. that he hasn't been worked for the entire game. And there's the proof of the pudding in the second half.
Yeah.
One shot, and 29% possession.
No, I've come back with this international. I'm not going to get on the team's case. I'm just going to support the team. Just where it goes, it goes. There's nothing we can do. What's the point of? Look, I know. Look, there's a review happening, and we know either Angie's going to be there or not. And the way I was told again, and I repeat myself, that the review that Ange is very unlikely to be Tottenham manager next season. There's no point sacking the manager now with 2 European games coming up. What are you going to do? Stick Ryan Mason in? Is that what everyone wants? Ryan Mason in charge for?
Well, you made that mistake before. You got rid of serial trophy winner ahead of an FA Cup final, and we know what happened.
Boris has said, keeping us up. The fans are booing and singing. You don't know what you're doing. Because of the Bergville. Look, I understand with Odegaard. I wouldn't have taken Odegaard off or Bergville. Johnson does not offer you anything, to be fair. And look, I'm Brendan Johnson's biggest fan. He doesn't offer you. Anyway, I want to ask a question to Shamu and Tequila. Who do you want as next Spurs manager? I don't think the Bournemouth manager is that. That's not a penalty. I don't think the Bournemouth manager is the man. I want to go for that Italian manager, Inzaghi. I would love him at Tottenham. I would love Inzaghi at Spurs. But who would you guys like as new Tottenham manager? Just put it in the chat. Just say Vange does go. Right? That is a dive. That's a yellow card, to be fair. If you yeah. I don't know. Did he dive? They're looking at it. Are they looking at this, Kev?
It looks like they are. Briefly on a replay, but not. There was no VAR sign.
I mean, look, we all. Oh, hello.
Oh, Jesus! And that's why my Chelsea mate absolutely hates bumbling Sanchez. Hold on. The Chelsea players are complaining. What's going on here?
I don't care. Tottenham scored and we are back.
Here. Here. Do you want to say who it was there? Who took the shot there, Dermo?
It was Papa Sa.
There you go.
Do you know what, Shamu? If you're just going to talk shite in the chat, then just go, man.
I forgot to do this.
That was a cracking shot. I'm sorry. You're calling it a fluke.
In the
I
words
don't mind banter, but that's just...
Hold on. Hold up.
That is not a fluke. That's a cracking shot.
No.
It's 1-1.
Are they claiming a foul here?
I don't care. It's 1-1.
Hang on now. Let's make sure VR in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
His boot's up.
That's not a foul.
Look at his boot. It's boot to knee.
No, it's a goal. It's been given.
Well,
where's he going to?
He's going over to the screen.
Do you really have to spoil my night now? Do you have to do my button? Cheers. After that magic celebration.
Let's have a look here. Let's look at the studs. Oh, yeah. That's gone. And it's boot. Studs to knee.
It's a football match. Jesus Christ. How many times have we seen this week in, week out, and the goals given? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, thanks, Boris. It's true. It's not a foul. I agree with Ange. It ain't a foul. That is ridiculous.
Great shot, but
I'm sorry, Kev. I'm sorry. Fouls like that happen week in, week out the Premier League.
And I've seen it given against us as well for the exact same thing. This could go.
I agree with Ange. He's shaking his head. I agree with him.
Does the contact interfere with his ability to defend the ball, though, is the question.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't. If that's given against us, then I give up with VAR completely. Then we know VAR's fucking corrupt.
No, I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
No, I want to say something here now. He's given it. Is he chalked it off?
Gone, and Sar's been booked.
That is a disgrace. That is a fucking disgrace. I'm sorry. That is a disgrace. You fucking cunt referee. Seriously.
What's going on here? There's a roar. What's going on here? There seems to be
Are you ahead of me again?
No, 72-40.
Yeah.
I have a small bit of sound on, so I heard a roar in the stadium and I was wondering what's going on here. I thought there was something else happening.
How many would have probably a big punch up in the crowd somewhere?
Possibly.
Now, that's not a free kick. This referee is so fucking Chelsea fan. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Really, Cucurelli, just get over it.
7th yellow card for Joe Wicks this season. Man, why are we 50-50 now? What happened to your screen?
Oh, I'll put it back.
There we go.
That annoys me. That really pisses me off. You see that week in and week out in the Premier League. It's given or not given. It's called football. It's a contact sport. And the more they fucking make it a non-contact sport, the more it doesn't become football. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. And it took VAR, even if it was a foul, right? And the guy was this. It took VAR far too long to make a decision. And I tell you another thing too. The referee is letting VAR rule the game. He's letting it to run the game. He's not refereeing the game. Stockley Parker's refereeing the game. Because if he had plain sight of that, as a referee, he should have known, right, that was a foul and blew up straight away. Why did he want VAR to tell him what to do?
Let's see.
You know what I mean, Kev?
Well, I suppose that's the thing, though, is the standard of refereeing we know isn't good in the Premier League at the moment. And the reason why VAR have a job is that, let's be fair about it, refs were making big, massive decisions week in, week out.
Well done for Gario.
And they were wrong. The only problem is the same idiots that were making the mistakes on the field are the idiots that are in Stockley Park.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem. It's not VAR.
I know.
It's the people that are operating VAR.
I don't mind. Look, if that's a foul, fine. But the referee should be making that decision. VAR should be only used for penalties, offsides. That's it. Not running of the game. And that's what they're doing. They're running the game. They're refereeing the game.
Well, the only reason VAR was able to be called in was because it was a goal from that possession. If the goal wasn't from that possession, VAR wouldn't have been allowed to intervene.
He did get Sarr did get tackled, by the way, for that penalty.
Caicedo and Sarr now are having a little bit of a tete-a-tete.
I'm sorry. That wasn't even. I'm sorry. It's a cracking goal, but that wasn't even a. I mean, I just can't get up. Players today are so fucking weak. I'm sorry, the pansy players of today. If that was 15, 20 years ago, that goal would have been given, Kev, wouldn't it?
Well, chances are the better refs would have seen and made a decision on that there and then. So I suppose it's the fact that there's cameras now and they're able to pull it back. They're falling into that comfort snack. Whereas I'd imagine Howard Webney's day would have made the call there and then. That would have been the end of it.
Boris is right. Caicedo's been diving this entire
Chance here,
match.
hang on. Ooh, poor cross again, though.
The Chelsea player's been diving all match. Nothing said about him, is there? No, of course not. Because it's Ange and Tottenham, everyone can come out and have their slagging match at them. I don't mind anyone having genuine beef on Ange Postecoglou on a football sense. That's fine. I get the argument. I get what people are saying. But we back the team, win, lose or draw. We back the club, win, lose or draw. At least Tequila had the courage of his convictions. This is my stance. I'm sticking to it, and I respect Tequila's response because he stuck to his opinion. He gives his reasons why, and I get that. But I'm not going to back up on the team. I'm not going to sit here and slag off the players and the team when they're out there trying to do a job, trying to win, trying to put the ball in the back of the net. And we haven't been good enough. I agree with that. I get that.
Oh, got through the defence far too bleeding easy there. But a break here now for Tottenham.
Oh, go on, Maddies. Go on, Madders. Go on, Madders. Go on. You're the darts man. Hit a triple 20. Go on. Go on. That's a free kick. No, that's a yellow card too.
Yeah, and it's given.
Yeah.
Dry your eyes, mate, he said.
I think if we get a point for, I'd be happy with the draw. Do you know that?
Here's the thing, though, Dermot. And I'm looking at just, again, that singular replay that they put up in front of me. Yeah. It looked like there was less contact there on Sunday than there was by Papa Sarr on the lead up to his
goal.
goal.
There was more contact with Son. The Papa Sarr one, I still think should have been given. I'm sorry.
You know, Van de Vu, chill out there now, small, but let's keep it civil.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep myself civil for saying something I may regret. So I'm just keeping myself calm.
So Madison here's lining up the shot. There's a 4-man wall with a dog's body at the bottom. Is it Sancho that they're sacrificing?
Corner.
Jesus, that took some loop after the connection with the wall, didn't it?
It did.
So Madison now going, bloody bulb is sizzling above me. So let's see here now. Corner for Madison. Whips it in. Doesn't beat the first man. Joe Wicks is down the ground like a princess. Or Sideshow Bob, as some call him. Cross ball. Oh!
Go on. Spence. Oh, over the bar. It's a corner. It's a corner. It got a deflection. It got a deflection. It's gone out for another corner. Has it gone out for a corner or a goal kick? I've just put something in the private chat there, Kev. Just reply what I should do.
Done.
Jackson is now coming off for Reece James coming on. Is it Jackson coming off? Yeah,
Jackson, yeah.
Coming off for Reece James, who's coming on. I still think we can get a draw out of this.
Here, Dermot, look at the viewership. 3,006.
I will. Sorry. Sorry, sure, I did get the pun intended. Sorry.
Swear jar. Holy
I didn't mean. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it. Sorry. Tequila, I do get it.
You know, that's the reason why they're all coming in. They're coming in to watch you. 3,029, 330. Holy Jesus.
Well, at least I have the guts to come on to YouTube and do a YouTube channel, and Tequila's had the guts to come on and do his bits in YouTube. It's easy saying things behind on a keyboard.
If 50 of you could come over to the YouTube channel, give us a cheeky like and subscribe, I'll do a giveaway next week.
What are you giving away? You got to hook them in.
I have some nice stuff that I was giving away on FTSN that never got given away. So
football memorabilia.
Huh?
Football stuff.
Well, some of it was from a former channel sponsor, Rate Energy. There's a hoodie type thing, fleecy thing that I have to give away.
Okay, we'll put that up. We'll put that up for a giveaway. We'll do something along that line.
But I do want someone that wonderful ex-audience to come over and interact with YouTube.
Yeah. Levy Towers says Levy in 2019, the new stadiums. I know what he said, and we can go what he said, and we can all say, look, we're all not happy with the ownership. We all agree on that. We all want change. Change will happen. But look, for the next remainder of how many games left this season, including Europe? 8 plus Europe. So 10 games, Europe, yeah. Right? I'm just going to support the team. I'm just going to support the team, support the players.
11, isn't it? 2 semi-final, final.
Well, the season finishes on.
No, but you could have a max of 3. Like we're in the semi-final stage of Europa League now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that's 2 legs.
Yeah.
And if you get through that, that's third game. That's 3 plus the 8. That's 11. Or is it semi-final or quarterfinal?
Yeah.
Quarterfinal, sorry. So there's 2.
It is quarterfinal, yeah. Van der Ven's
there's-
limping. Well, that's not a good sign.
There's 5 games left.
Van der Ven is limping. He's holding his legs. He's all right. It's a free kick to Chelsea.
And
yeah, I get it, Levy. Look, can I just say something, Kev? I get it, Levy Towers. I know how this is going to end. We do know how it's going to end. I know that, but I'm just not. I've just had enough of all the people. I've just had enough of some of the stuff I've seen. There's a lot of you in here that put very good. What's the word I'm looking for?
Very contributions.
Good. Yeah, and as I said, I know I respect you and Levy Towns. I respect Tequila Shamu. Do you know people like that? I get it. You're all frustrated. I'm frustrated as well. Just because I've seen now what Ange can do, and I've had my wobbles, and I hope and I want Ange to do well because I want us to win a trophy. That's all I want is us to win a trophy. I hate losing to Chelsea. I hate losing to these lot. And that's why I get so angry and so frustrated because I hate losing. We've had an awful season. We really have. But we're going to just start. I've seen enough negativity in the YouTube world in the last month to do me a lifetime. And I'm just going to come on, do my stuff, support my team, and just crack on with it. And stay away from all the negative shite that I've seen. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone should be respected for their opinion. I respect Tequilas. I respect Shamus. I respect Levy Towers. And that's what we're like on here. We all respect each other. Nothing is said in hatred. Nothing is said in nastiness. It's all good-natured banter. And that's what it should be. Kev's a Man United fan. He's got more problems himself supporting Man United. And our followers are next. We got Tell and Porro coming on. Van der Ven and Madison are now coming off. So is Madison injured? What do you reckon, Kev? Is he gingerly walk?
I think it's tactical.
Yeah.
I think he's ran his engine off.
What do you reckon he's gone formation wise now?
I think he's trying to kitchen sink at us. He's going to tell wing backs drive forward. You have to go for it now.
Yeah.
At this point. Like, it's crazy. Like, we were always trying to leapfrog each other in the table for the last couple of years because we were both in kind of less than at prime position in terms of our on-field play. But the fact that it's happening in the bottom half of the table is ridiculous. Both clubs have been a shambles this year. And in a way, both clubs are saving each other from being the sole thing talked about by the media because it's like we try to one-up each other on how stupid we are.
Yeah. Well, that was a penalty anyway. That was nowhere a penalty. Good tackle from your doggy there. Was good tackle from your doggy. This referee's been brutal tonight, by the way. I have to say.
Gillette was shocking yesterday as well in the Forest game.
I still think our equaliser should have stood. I'm sorry, Kev. I know what you're saying and I get it, but I still think I've seen far worse goals being given this season.
Doesn't mean that those goals were right, though. That's the only thing.
No, it doesn't. But it stands to my point that VAR are running the game. They are running the game. They're not.
Good challenge.
Good tackle from Romero. Good stuff from Spurs. Here's Solanke now. Solanke, he sets Porro. Porro's on the way. Sonny's in the middle. Here comes Sonny. Oh, that should have been 1-1. That should have been 1-1.
Sancho actually did his, or not Sancho, Sanchez did his job for change. Surprise.
Oh, Johnson. What a cross from Johnson. Sonny should have scored. Oh, dear. If he chipped it, that was in. That was in the back of the net. Oh, Sonny, man. What are you going to do, son?
Sometimes, he says.
So in reality, if it took them chances, we would have won 2-1.
Yeah, it's not gone yet.
Tail over the bar.
I'm sorry, and I don't like criticizing young players, but if the aim was to bring in someone that's going to contribute this season, it should have been a 30-something-year-old rather than a kid that you expect to come.
It was a great save. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. It was a great save from the keeper, though, from Sanchez. 12 minutes of time added on, by the way, guys. 12 minutes. So let me put that on the...
12 minutes. Oh, lads.
I don't know where they found the 12 minutes from, by the way.
5 minutes for the first VAR decision, 4 minutes for the second VAR decision, plus the subs.
Chelsea are making a few substitutions now.
Is this going to be finished in time for the other thing?
Yeah, and also substitutions as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Shamu says, nice of them to do something. Only took 90 minutes being 1-0 down. Stateside's foot, he says. Steve says, I don't understand these substitutions. Down 1 without any creativity the entire match. Madison gets subbed for Tell. Yeah, I don't get it either, to be fair. And she's just winging it and throwing a whole Hail Mary. He knows he's finished here.
I think, to be fair to the Madison decision, I think Madison was gassed. I think he'd run his race.
I agree with you. I think he was. And I think with Van der Ven as well. I'm not sure if he walked off a bit gingerly, Kev.
Van der Ven could have, right, yeah. But I think the problem here, and it's the problem that United had as well, is the options on the bench, once you've kind of depleted your fuel tank on the starting 11, aren't great.
Then do you bring on a Mikey Moore then? Why not bring on Mikey Moore?
I don't think Ant has the cojones to do it. That's why. And I in a way, I think is he trying to protect him from being blamed?
But, there was a cracking striker in his time, Hasselbank.
Jimmy Floyd.
Yeah,
yeah, he was. In fairness,
yeah, there he is. What a cracking striker!
And Pierre van Hooydonk was an amazing striker as well. Back in that, back when the Dutch had strikers. Oof,
yeah, here's Benny now to Jed Spence. We can still do this, guys. We can still get a goal here. I'm convinced we can. I'm really convinced we can. We can get a point out of this.
Do you know what's scary back then?
What?
Holland had Kluivert, Hasselbank, Van Hooydonk, Bergkamp. Jesus. That was crazy what they had at their disposal back then.
This ref is really doing my nutting. We will be doing final score tonight. We will be doing the player rate, the sort of pre-match to this on Saturday. Because Friday we do have our political show on another channel. Please do go over and hit subscribe on there if you can. Dermot's Democratic Rants. And then we're going to look ahead as well to the game against Southampton as well. So it's more of a post pre-match show. If we are going to do play rates, I'm sure Kev will send over his player ratings as well. If you can send me over them, and I'll put them together, and we'll do that on Saturday for you guys. Plenty of content coming up on this great channel of ours, because we've got the build up then to do. We've got Southampton on Saturday, then we've got the build up to the Europa League game against Frankfurt next Thursday, which you're joining me for as well. Kev, will you be around for that?
I have no idea. I have to look at my work schedule, but I should be more than likely. All going well.
And then we've got I don't know where we are. I don't know who we got after that, but we'll find out. But here's Tottenham. Here's Romero. Tottenham pushing forward.
Are we on altering weekends or altering weeks now for the semi-finals or quarterfinals?
Yeah, I think we are.
So we're the 6th of we're the 10th of April. What date did you say you were?
10th.
Yeah, and here what time?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, we're clashing again.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be one of those dreams where you be covering United and I'll be covering Tottenham.
Pretty much, yeah. That'll be the long and the short of us.
But here's Tottenham now. Here's Solanke. Go on, look at him. Look at him driving. There's Telner. Go on, Telly. Go on. Have a crack, Papa. Tottenham now. Playing it around. Here's Tell now. Can you get across? And he can. Straight into the hands of the keeper. Unlucky.
Chelsea definitely parking the bus, though.
DJ saying, God, I wish I was watching paint drying. More fun than this rubbish football. Stateside footy. This isn't an issue, as it's a quality issue. Look at Chelsea's wingers. There's Cam compared to ours. This match highlighted why we have to spend quality. Do you know what? I think that's a very, very, very good shout out, by the way. That's a very good point.
Neto and Sancho have been pretty poor, though.
Sancho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's Chelsea's wingers, Neto and Sancho.
I thought Neto hasn't done too bad tonight, to be fair.
The central midfield of Chelsea, those Palmer, Caicedo, and whatchamacallit, they've been.
Caicedo's been diving all fucking game anyway. All match. I'm terrified if we win the Europa League, it will mean I've put up plans for another season. Oh, poor old Levy Towers.
You know,
I get people's views on that. I do get it, Kev. I do understand why people are frustrated. I do get it. I understand it. And I think everyone has a right to. You don't lose. I mean, what's this now in the season in the Premier League? How many defeats is this now, Kev, if we lose this?
Actually, I have an interesting stat for you as well after that about
corner.
The new goalkeeper rules. But
how is he not giving that as a corner? That is a fucking. I'm sorry. That's a corner. Kev, that you need to watch this, right? Please tell me that how is that not a corner? It come off.
Yeah, no. It went off the Chelsea player, came off the Tottenham player, went off the Chelsea player, went back off his boot.
It came off the Chelsea player last.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it went off the Chelsea player, back to Tottenham player, back to the Chelsea player, and then off his boot to the sideline. So there was about 3 or 4 connections, but it ended with a Chelsea player putting it out.
It's
and Paul's been booked for it too.
Yeah. 19 Levy Tower said, is that right? About right?
Yep, which is half the season.
Look, I get it. It's not good enough. I do understand that. And I'm more frustrated as anyone. So don't think here I'm defending Ange. I'm not. It's not good enough. And as I keep saying, if people are please listen to me, that there is a review, and the review is that I've been told he is very, very unlikely to stay on as Tottenham manager. So you aren't going to get your wish. That's why I asked the question, who do you want as Tottenham manager next season?
I do need to temper your mood just a small bit because, and again, amazingly to the person that tells us this information, Ten Hag was in the same boat as your fella now.
No, this come from a different source.
Oh, this?
Yeah. This come from a different.
People do beat the odds, is what I'm saying.
I know that. I know that. If he wins the Europa League, you can't sack him. Yes, the same as Ten Hag. Yeah.
We've sacked 2 managers that have won cups. We sacked Louis van Gaal. We sacked Jose Mourinho. But
you wish you had Ten Hag. But anyway, yeah, I know you get your point. It's a corner of the Spurs. Here we go. Corner coming in. Come on.
Here's an interesting stat for you as well,
Hang on, let's just get this game. Hang on, Kev. Sorry, I just want we're on our attack here, and you can give your go on. What's your stat?
So the Chelsea goalkeeper, my Chelsea correspondent, has been timing how long it's taken for his kickouts. He'd have given away 5 corners under the new rules.
This referee has been absolutely diabolical tonight, Kev.
But
sorry,
Dermot, tell me this though: how many good referees is there actually in the Premier League?
None.
Like if your barometer is being incompetent rather than crooked, that's a fairly low bar for referees in England.
I still think that goal should have stood. I'm sorry. I will argue that all day long. That goal should have stood. I'm sorry. He went for the ball.
I do
and
have
the Chelsea player made more off it than he went down like he was shot by Lee Harvey Oswald. I'm sorry.
I do have some comments on the match from one of our wonderful supporters in the WhatsApp. He's saying, if you have to slow down VAR that much to get a clear answer on it, it's clearly something that doesn't need to be looked at. The fact it was slowed down to the point that it was almost like 1 frame a second to get a true answer out of it is shocking. We've been shocking, but Chelsea were, but VAR and this ref have been terrible today.
Yeah. We've got a few comments here. Levy says, I will get to these comments at the end of the game, guys. We will get there. There's still time. What do you reckon? How long's left? Another minute or two, Kev?
A minute, thankfully. Because
how do you think I feel? You're not even a Tottenham fan. You're a Man United fan. How do you think I feel?
Probably the same way I felt yesterday evening.
Yeah.
Sonny.
Sonny to Tell, lovely chip forward, trying to find Johnson. Cucurella kicks it away. Tottenham looking for the last ditch. Bentacle passes it all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now. He brings it forward to Spencer instead of just chomp it forward. Tell back now. Get it forward, guys. Get it forward. Tell now attacking. Can Spurs get a last minute equalizer? Can we stun the bridge into silence? No, says the red Chelsea player. Here's Jed Spence now with a header. Spence to Tell. Tell loses it because he's fucking useless. Here's Chelsea. Here comes Jed Spence. Oh, is Jed Spence going to get booked there? Is he going off? He's getting a yellow card. And I think that is about that. Look, Shamu, can I just get this correct right with you? Levy doesn't own the club. He only earns a portion of the club. Joe Lewis is the owner. He's the one that pumps the money into the club. Levy doesn't have money to pump into the club. Levy is the face of the ownership. Levy is not a billionaire. Joe Lewis is the man that puts the money in. He gets away with it scot-free. Why should Levy pump money into it? He's not the owner. He's only a minority shareholder. He's only placed there. His job is the chairman. He gets paid to do it. And we have lost 1-0 to Chelsea and just lost his, what's it now, Kev? 19th game of the season. Levy Tower says, end the season now. Look, a very, very contentious West North London derby. We should have. I think the goal should have stood. You're saying it shouldn't. I get it by the letter of the law, but I've probably seen it a little bit differently.
Yeah, it's a tough one, Dermo.
It is a tough. Look, we are gonna in a couple of minutes get on with final score. We won't be on we're on for about 10 minutes. Is that all right with you, Kev?
We'll
be on for 10-15 minutes. look, over 3,351 of you have joined us tonight for this watch along. And all I can do is thank you so much from all of us here. Thank you to all the lovely people in the chat. What Kev can do, Kev, if you can, before we leave, is take down a few of these comments if you can. One here for we'll just go through them quickly now before this is stateside. Let me take the scoreboard away, by the way. So let me take the scoreboard done. Okay. State says Chelsea make it a point to get the ball in the box at all times. Instead of trying to look for forward runners, we slow it down, effectively killing our attack. I think he's spot on with that comment, isn't he, really?
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't really do anything to threaten what is probably one of the worst keepers in the Premier League. I don't fancy Sanchez at all. Just a report from Chelsea Towers that kind of marries well with that. Chelsea Towers is my buddy, by the way, just for those that are wondering. He said Spurs had nothing, very comfortable, so he sits back, takes off them attacking players and invites them on. Clueless manager. He's talking about his manager now, by the way. Hopefully the players had enough to stay on, hoping that the players had enough to stay on in spite of him. But he says Tottenham are a bigger mess. So he's basically slating his manager too.
Yeah.
Next up is Levy Towers. The thing is, the team doesn't give us hope. We look like a team that hasn't played with each other. Surely that's down to the manager. Stateside saying Iriola, Silva, and Frank all under contract for next season and have hefty release clauses.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That was a very good point. So we're going to quickly talk about that as well. I just wanted to say this one. Joe, yeah, I can't bring that up. Big up the Kixie, but I can't say it. And next season too will be more the same. Well, I don't know what to say.
I'm getting a report as well that apparently the away end is baiting Ange out of it. So it's got nasty apparently.
I haven't seen it. Been watching it. I haven't seen anything.
I'd say it's probably verbals more than likely.
There he is. I can see it now. They're showing it now.
Like that is
if
not
you
good.
Look, I'm going to ask the question. If you're Daniel Levy, you know you got Frankfurt right coming up, but you've seen this performance. Do you bite the bullet? But don't give me an answer now. Hold on to it and let me know in final score. We are going to talk about it. I have put the questions out. I'm asking. I have put the questions to two of my sources. I don't know if they're going to look at them or not. But we will. But do you want to end this one with David Clark? Go on.
Yeah, because I think it's his first Comtall game, so obviously he's been suffering through this match as well. He says if you don't go by the letter of the law, then there is no game. It was a foul, and not only that, it was a yellow card. So many of these Spurs players were not good enough and don't have the technical ability. So that's a good way to end, I think.
I think it is. Look, I'm frustrated with the defeat. It's our 19th defeat of the season. That's not good enough. That is not good enough in any shape, way, or form. But now we have a dilemma. What do we do now? Guys, join us in 10 minutes, 5 minutes for final score. Join me and Kev as we very quickly for 15 minutes talk about the game we've just seen. Maybe Kev can get some stats together as well. And then we will do now, just to give you an outline what's coming up, guys. On the weekend, we've got tomorrow I'm doing my other show on the political channel, Dermot's Democratic Rants. You want to join, hit the subscription over there and talk to me, Mr. Brady, as we talk all things politics, all things whatever's happening in the political universe that has happened. And a lot's happened this week, believe me, home and abroad. So we're going to get an awful lot to get through tomorrow. Now, Oh, Jesus Christ. I've just seen the league. We could end up, we're actually level on points with Everton and West Ham.
Yep. It's depressing.
If it wasn't for our goal difference, we would be down in 16th place.
Yep. You're literally the only thing that keeps United out of being in the news for being the shambles every game. We rescue each other.
Yeah. Do you want to quickly just bring up what stateside footy is?
Oh yeah. We never paid a release to get a manager. Pochettino, Mourinho, Conte, and Nuno were all available, and he doesn't believe that Levy would start doing that now.
No. Listen, guys, join us in 5 minutes on Final Score. 15 minutes we'll be on there. Stateside footy, if you're about, let us know in the next couple of minutes. If you are, I'll send you a link to join me and Kev. But yeah, another night, another disappointment, another defeat to Tottenham Hotspur, 19th of the season. But again, I want to thank 3,357 of you watching here on YouTube and on X. You have no idea how much this means to me, to Kevin, to Colin, and to Keeler as well. It means a hell of a lot to us. It really, really does. So thank you so much. But we're going to quickly move out of one studio into another. Guys, thank you all for watching. Come on, you Spurs. It's just come on, you Spurs. That's all I'm going to say. In the Europa League, we trust.
From the lanes afar and